What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. The spoiled ones tend to go rogue. So that's a picture of the young lady who was on, who did the adult movies and got online talking about she got $2,000 and her grandmother disowned her for embarrassing the family. Here's the thing. At the same time, you know, that same day that I saw this, I saw an old clip of NBA YoungBoy talking about, you know, his grandmother was the only person that loved him. She gave him everything that he wanted, and she loved him. And when she died, he ain't feel that no more. So that's part of, you know, part of his acting out. And then I had to just ponder for a second, like, you know what? It's really a lot of spoiled kids that tend to go rogue because they got everything. This idea that, you know, because the grandmother's like, she was raised in a good family. She didn't need to do none of this stuff. There are so many kids out now, in young adults and adults who've been the baby of the family, the person that has been coddled the most in the family, the person that's been taken care of the most in the family, and the person that has been supported the most, or supported, you know, more so than other people. And they tend to just do stupid stuff just because. They tend to just go off and get ridiculous. And then when they get ridiculous, it's one of those scenarios where they want to act out, and not everybody gotta, oh, that's the baby, that's the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, you want to make these stupid decisions, you got to live with them. Really, real talk, you got to live with them. Because at the end of the day, it gets old. It gets very, very old to deal with a person who, you know, they tend to go rogue because they have the support system. They tend to go rogue because they had somebody that's always in their corner. They have somebody that's always in their corner. And then when they run out of those people because they burn all of those bridges, then they try to meet new people and try to tell, you know, and root for me struggle. And then they go rogue with them. I don't understand why everything go wrong, but one day I could be such a great person. I got all these great qualities. You don't have a quality of just having common sense. You know, it's not a great quality to always get in the shenanigans and then expect somebody always to be there for you because you lost somebody. You got people who, this person loved me and then they died and I went rogue. Well, you're dealing with people who had more death in their life than you, from closer people than you, you know, and they're not doing all this stupid stuff. But it just doesn't matter. You know, some people handle life differently. Look, man, you're right. Some people handle life differently, you know. But if I want to hit you in the back of your head with a crowbar because you always out of pocket, because you keep talking about how you got your feelings hurt one day or somebody didn't do everything you wanted or you got everything you wanted and now you don't get everything you wanted and now you're going to lose it. You're just being spoiled, you know. All of this comparing yourself to people at the bottom. You were never at the bottom. You weren't raised at the bottom. You don't live at the bottom. But you want to slum at the bottom. And then, see, I'm doing better than these people down here. Some of those people were born there. The vast majority of these people were born at the place where you went down to their slums on purpose. Because you can always pick up a telephone and go home. And then you lose it when you become a certain age and you get stuck there. You fought your way to get to the bottom. You were living on a nice island, then you built a submarine that you know that couldn't make it to the bottom and back up. And now you're stuck at the bottom. And now you're mad because you were on an island, you was living in luxury, you wanted to go to the bottom because I just want to see what the bottom like there. I just want to stay and survive the bottom. Well, guess what? Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. You're going to be at the bottom surviving. Congratulations. How come nobody wants to come get me? Maybe, just maybe, you know, on your process to getting all the way to the bottom, when people was like, no, not a good idea. When people had to save you, you know, a quarter of the way in. When people had to come save you half of the way in. When people had to save you 3/4 of the way in. Then people say, you know what? Obviously, they want to be down there. They work so hard to get down there. That's where they want to be. You know, that's where they want to be. That's where they want to go. Just let them go. And then they go, this is not what I want. This is not what I want. Yeah, you said this is not what you want the first time when you got a quarter way and you needed your help up. You said that again when you was halfway and you needed help up. You said that again when you was 3/4 away and you need help up. Well, this time it's different. You said it was different the other 3 times too. This time you on your own. And ultimately, the problem with all of this is spoiled people are supremely entitled and lazy to the point. How can I say this gently that I don't get strikes or spoiled people are entitled to the point that they really think it's other people's job to fix their problems that they cause. Like they never take into consideration other people have a life. These other people have a life. So since these other people have a life, guess what? They got a life. They're going to live their life too. They're not going to let their life just go downhill because of you. Because you want to do whatever you want to do to their detriment. Y'all don't ever pay these people back. Y'all never look at the time and effort that's spent to help you out of situations you got yourself into. Y'all never look at the embarrassment you caused other people and what they got to deal with. You don't. You got a tendency, you like to go rogue and just whatever happens, happens. And you like to come back like it's all good. You know, you want to cross everybody and stab people in the back and burn bridges and come back like, let me see how you doing. I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine without you. Stay gone. That's what that is. Since you want to be rogue in your own world. Don't bring that back over to mine. I'm sick of you. And then, oh my God, I don't care about your breakdown. I don't care about your tears. I'm going to punch your tear ducts out your face. That's what's going to happen. But anyway, I'm done on this one. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying, man. Peace.